So I'm going to try to stay on track with explaining this one. I did. So I've been working piece by piece on this kit that I found. It's a Busilla, or however you say that. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Anyways, I've been doing it piece by piece because it's lots of pieces. So the one that I'm doing this time is the embroidery leaves. So I show in the beginning, what the other ones I did. Blah, blah, blah. Words are failing me at the moment. Oh my. It's a little bit of a wild day. But like, why? Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways. So here's this cute little kit that I found. I don't know if I found it or my mom found it, but we were shopping together. So we were looking for stuff for the dog and, found some fun stuff for the us's as well. So craft kits, always fun to look at. I always like going down the toy aisles and stuff just to see what is there. You never know what you might find. And I loved this kit. So, it comes with all of the different felt already printed. So all you have to do is cut it out and sew it. It comes with everything you need except, technically it claims that it has everything you need, but you do still use polyfill, which is stuffing. And then scissors, obviously. And I feel like there was one other thing it told me to use that I had to go get in one of the other videos, but I don't remember. Don't remember. But they all use the polyfill because they're all a little bit poof. You don't have to put that in there, but it's a cute touch. So, user's choice. Anyways, so it has the patterns all cut out like this, and it'll be like, for this particular one, a front and a back of the leaves, and then it has little lines where you embroider so that, the leaf looks like a leaf, leaf lines up the middle of your leaf. How do I say that? Anyways, a back and a front of the two different colored leaves, and then it's also got the little acorn. So it's got the back of the acorn, the head top thingy, which I'm currently embroidering the lines on, and then the white bottom thingy. Whatever you call those shapes. So it's got all the shapes for you. So if you wanted to try to recreate this, you could try to make your own patterns for it. Just try to line them up size-wise to each other. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, very, very basic shapes. Some of these I think would be really easy to recreate, and some of them would be a little harder, but I think they're all manageable. And it was a really good idea. And I would not have thought to put these kind of details in when making a thing like this if somebody didn't tell me to. I do stuff really basic at tens, it seems. Wait, how do you say that? Oh my goodness. Yes, it's a morning, okay? I was trying to have a productive morning, but I felt so unproductive today, so I made it even worse by having 420 gummies, and I had 2, which I haven't done in a long time because I've been trying not to have them because I want to not have them all the time, but so now I haven't had them in so long that when I had 2, I lost my mind. Where did I leave it? I don't know. What was my plan for the day? It's halfway through the day. I feel like I've got nothing done. Technically, I did bake something I'm referring to as health slop. It was delicious, but it looked disgusting and it smelled like health. So, but it was good I don't know how it tasted so good because it looked and smelled funny. But it was vegetable saute with a bunch of seasonings and stuff in it. Yeah. So anyways, I lost my train of thought. So you cut out your little leaves and then you embroider your lines up them just a little bit because they wind up going over the top of each other, And then you applique them together, the outsides. And then once you have your leaf, you do the other leaf, of course. And the leaves get put together. You know how it's got the little marks on it? You put the leaves where it shows you to put the leaves or wherever you feel like putting the leaves if you're making your own anyway. You just slightly stitch them all together. And then you stitch up your little, what is that called? Acorn by doing the lines over its cap. And then you stitch the cap. Wait. You stitch, what's that? What's the other part called? You stitch the knot cap to the back. And then you stitch the cap over the top of all of it. Does that make any sense? Oh my goodness. This is supposed to be the simplest one too. I'm not a good explainer, obviously. Oh my goodness. Anyways, oh well. I think that it's, what is even the word for? It's relatively self-explanatory, this particular one. It's basic. And I'm obviously not a good teacher. Hello. I do stuff, but I can't really tell you how. I can try, but whether you understand it or not. Oof, I don't know how anybody could understand anything I say. So anyways, what I was cooking today, I decided to make this. So I used to make these air fryer cookies, which technically the recipe was supposed to be one cookie, but it was the biggest freaking cookie ever, and it was really more like 4 cookies. So I could not get that recipe out of my head, and I wanted to try making it again, but I wanted to try changing things. So I did change things. I substituted some of the flour out for seeds, and I substituted the butter for Greek yogurt. Oh, also, I cut back the chocolate like substantially. So it's only 9 chocolate chips on top of the entire, all four. I turned it into one giant bar instead of making four because it's easier. And then it does give this kind of different texture because instead of real flour, you're using seed flour. So it's got the same texture as like when you make a banana oat cookie, which my mom hates the texture. I love the texture. I also love a banana oat cookie, so I stopped making them. Thank goodness I can't buy bananas. I love banana oat cookies. It's literally just banana, oats, and chocolate chips. And then if you want, you can add vanilla, cinnamon, whatever. But anyways, why am I even talking about that? I love those cookies. I made like 4 batches of those. I just kept putting them in the freezer, and I realized at some point I used this tracking app for food. My tracking app was like, stay away from cookies. I was like, thanks. Thank you. They're healthy cookies, sort of, at least, sort of. I mean, how healthy is oat? I don't know. Is it healthier if you cook the oat like in liquid, like that nasty oat porridge stuff people eat? Or is it just the same health if you have oat like a flour? Like not ground up like flour, but you use it like a flour? I don't know. Just trying to find healthy things that I'm not allergic to. But it's fun. I've been trying to add in as many different types of things as I can that have all the different types of health benefits that I can find, because as my diet got completely like effed up last year from all of the issues, and I stopped being able to eat because I couldn't eat anything at all, I slowly started trying to incorporate one food back in at a time so I could figure out what am I allergic to, what am I intolerant to, what will make the organs hurt that I did not want to have to get removed. So in order to not have organ pain and to be able to just keep the organ, I just have to have mostly vegan food. So, just figuring it all out. Here's my cute flower leaf, whatever even. My blather today has made no sense, but if you watched, thanks for watching.